Yes.
to so many people. And I was just crying in front. Oh my gosh, in front of them.
I'm like in the room, just like, oh, what is this?
Okay.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Purple Mic podcast where four voices come together to inspire, share a story, and talk about life as we experience it.
We are your hosts, Shamaya,
Abigail, Carving.
Drew,
and if you're new here, welcome. On this channel, we have real, honest, exciting, and sometimes vulnerable conversation about life, faith, growth, and everything in between.
Oh, sorry. Before we dive in, just a quick disclaimer. Everything we share in this podcast is based on our personal opinions, experiences, and perspectives. We're not experts, just four voices sharing what we've learned and what we're still learning.
yeah, so our goal is to simply inspire, encourage, and create a safe space for open conversation. So take what resonates with you and feel free to share your thoughts respectfully in the comments below.
And so, whether you're listening on your way to work, watching from home, or just scrolling through YouTube, we're so glad you're here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the conversation in the comments below.
All right, let's get into today's episode. And so for today's, we will be talking about Lost Boy.
So a lot of us have experienced this at least once, and of course, it is not always the same situation for everyone. And this is also a very vulnerable topic for many people.
Yeah.
But it is something that I think we should talk about. And so some of us may have lost our voice when we were young, either a literal voice or the courage to speak. And some of us may have just recently lost it, right? And some people may feel like they never really had a voice because of a different different factors that happened in their life. And to be honest, it's really not easy to overcome that. And I personally, I really admire the people who have found their way through it, whether they had support from others or they simply pushed through it on their own. So I want to start with something simple, just to get everyone thinking. When we talk about voice, we often think about speaking, but voice can also mean expression, perspective, or the ability to share what we truly feel. So let's start here. In one word, what is your definition of voice?
Oh, one word.
One voice.
What's one thing that comes up on top of
Expression.
Expression?
Mm-hmm.
I think for me it would be same thing actually. Expression and
One word.
yeah, I know, but like
She took her word.
Yeah. Expression and then.
no, nothing. And the strong women out there and the strong people who I don't know. Just I feel like everyone who have lost their voice, I feel like they're so strong.
So you mean strong.
Strong.
Strength or strong.
Strength, yeah.
For me, to go to, I would say, explaining. That's one word I will describe the voice.
For me is identity. Because since we're explaining now, because when you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are. So that's why it's identity for me.
Yeah, I'm building on that actually. What does it mean to you personally to have a voice? I mean, I think you already kind of
She already answered it because For me, I guess for me to be able to like explain.
Mm.
So my word is explaining.
Yeah.
Explain my side.
Mm.
Explain why is it like this or why is it like that. Basically, that's for me.
One biggest strength because it's like a courage to write. Like it's it's really hard to overcome that and like I don't know. I can't find the right words right now, but maybe later.
Yeah. Throughout.
Yeah.
Yes. And as for me naman, you know.
We don't know. We don't know.
Why is yours expression?
Because his expression.
I guess I got
We're done.
guess
Because
because you
what?
can
Guess what?
express your feelings, thoughts.
That's right.
yeah,
Ang galing! Oh my
we
gosh.
know that answer, but
That's right.
we want to.
We want your
Yeah, actually you're right. Is to able to share what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah. Sometimes I just want to
Yeah.
go in your head and see what's going on. How am I gonna put all those together? So you can say it that way.
Put it in a sentence
Yeah.
already made.
Already made for
Oh,
you, so
that's
you
gonna
can
be
just
hard,
blurt it
guys.
out.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
hard.
That's why I want to go in your,
That's why I want you to be inside my head
so
too.
we can fix it. Oh, this is what you meant. Okay.
Please now voice it out.
We're gonna give an instruction to your brain, right?
I actually just remembered. Strength is for the people who told the story of how they overcome their difficulties in life.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna move on about social environment
Mhm.
because that's a big part of having a voice. When we think about voice, it's not only about us as individuals. A lot of times, our environment plays a big role in whether we feel comfortable speaking up. There's things like fear or trying to fit in, social pressure, and even social media can influence whether we choose to speak or stay silent.
Mhm.
And I think a lot of people, especially in social media, experience that today. So I'm a bit curious to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think social pressure can make people lose their voice, even if they have something important to say?
Social pressure. I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine would be yes too.
Because I've been through it. I've experienced it. That's what happened to me before. You know how like you're trying to say something but you cannot because like their opinion is more like overpowering.
Yeah.
Whatever they say is it's like they're not letting you speak.
That's right.
So
And I guess to add to that, your fear of judgment,
Mm.
kung ano yung opinion nila
yeah.
of what you're gonna say.
Because especially if you've been experiencing or you've experienced like getting shut down, whatever you're saying, then of
Yes.
course you're gonna lose your voice when it
Yes.
comes to those kind of people that are very opinionated,
That's right.
and then you have that fear of judgment of like whatever they will say about you, right?
Mm.
Then you're just gonna shut up.
I guess in your head you're saying, "Oh, what's the point of
Yeah.
of
Sharing.
sharing? Because
exactly.
my ideas always get shut down." You
Exactly,
know.
yeah.
Yes.
So that's sort of like the thought that you
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree.
I
Social
agree too.
pressure.
Do you
You have anything to add? No.
Okay, that's it. And with that,
Oh my god! Because you already said it.
Yeah. Another actually a big factor is our past experiences.
oh yeah.
They shape how we see ourselves and how confident we feel expressing our thoughts. So for many of us, the first people who influenced our voice were our parents, maybe your grandparents or your friends. And sometimes those experiences encourage us to speak up, or sometimes they make us more hesitant. So thinking about that, was there a moment in your past where speaking up actually change something important. And on the, yeah, sorry. We'll keep it at that.
Change something important.
When we're speaking of change something important.
Was there a moment in your past where speaking of change something important? Yes, definitely yes.
Go ahead.
Kasi like I said my story before to you, right? My family used to compare me with other people, right?
Mm.
And it's something that I said that changed the way they see things now. Kasi what would you feel if you are being compared to other people? Would you be happy?
No.
Probably not, right? So that's something parang
I know. I
opened
remember
their
that.
mind about it.
Mm.
So after that, yeah, yun na. They don't do it anymore, yeah.
That's good.
Mm.
That's a good thing.
I'm not sure if
Mhm.
but before kasi, diba, my mom is very active on social media.
Yeah, sure.
And so she posts a lot of like me and my brother.
Mhm.
But there was this one limit that really made me like frustrated a lot.
Mhm.
And at that point, I thank God my brother was there because he was able to stand up with me.
Mhm.
And I think that kind of changed
Mhm.
her view because like
She did. She did.
Mm-mm.
She
Yeah.
learned a lot. Yeah.
yeah.
She listened to you guys. So,
Yes.
so, yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good thing. I know that. I remember that.
Yeah.
For me, I'm similar to Kareen
Mm.
because I used to get compared a lot with my brother in
Mm.
terms of academics and
Mhm.
even throughout college and stuff after high school.
Mm.
It used to just be the same, like academic wise, and then they used to compare. And we're the type of family. You guys know this before. Well, Drew doesn't, but we used to not speak to each other a lot,
Yeah.
and we were not very vocal.
Mhm.
So when we started to become vocal, I feel like my mom knew what we were thinking. So we were like, oh, why are you saying all these things? Like, how about if you? Because she tend to like the same, like compare,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, we're like different. You know,
That's right.
you can't compare two people,
Mhm.
and we have different opinions and different preferences, right?
Yeah.
And so when we started to say all the things that we wanted to see,
Yeah.
especially when I started my business, she sort of kind of was open minded a little bit, and then she sort of changed too, bit by bit.
Mm.
Yeah,
But sometimes they're not aware. I feel like
They're not.
it's
Yeah.
parang it's okay to say it, but
because they grew up that way.
That's right.
That
That's
was
right.
their environment too.
that's
so
right.
Yeah.
walang nagsasabi sa kanila yung mga ano talaga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why speaking out your thoughts to them will help them to open their mind.
That's true.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that one. It's the same thing with me, but it's like I think it's getting better
Mm-hmm.
because for me, I don't really speak up
Mm.
because if I speak up, I get really frustrated and I end up crying. That's me.
Yes.
So, but then right now, I just do like side comments because whenever, like my niece, they always compare her to her cousin or something like that because the other one is more on school, the other one is more like
Athletic,
lifestyle skills,
Mm.
which the other one doesn't have.
Mm.
So they tend to compare them. They're like, oh, why can't you be like her? She's really smart or whatever. I mean, I think right now they are kind of embracing whatever she has right now in the lifestyle skill because she's really good at it, right? But then before, I usually just let them know, like, I mean, like if that's what she wants, she's good at it. Why don't compare to her to the other one? That's what she's good at. That's
Yeah.
what she's good at. This is what she's good. This is what she's good at.
Mm.
But they're getting better at it now too.
That's good. Yeah. It takes time to get that habit off
Yeah.
of constantly comparing other people.
And I think another thing as well is like the negative comments.
Mm.
Especially in the Filipino family. I don't know. Maybe if you guys, watch on your social media where, your tita just met you and you're like, oh, ang taba mo na
Oh
siya,
yeah, they make
So,
those small comments.
Exactly. They say small comments, but then for my family, when we are together, they usually outright say it. They're like very straightforward. Oh, hey, you're fat or something like that. They body shame you a lot. But then right now, since I'm working out, so I'm more like confident. Like I don't care. But then they do that to my niece. They do that to my nieces. So I tell them like, just those, just yeah. I tell them to just stop saying those things.
Yeah.
And then for me, I encourage my nephews and nieces that,
That's right.
let's work out or something like that.
Yeah.
I want to be your aunt.
Huh?
What a good side comment this is.
No, because like I feel like you're the cool aunt,
Cool aunt.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's my goal.
She teases a
Yes.
lot.
Yes.
I think.
Oh yeah. Never
Yes.
mind.
No, I love them. I tease them a lot as well.
Yes.
Never mind. Ayoko na.
What? They're gonna have fun with me.
That's
I know,
right.
I know.
Anyway.
Okay, going back. On the other side of that question, have you ever regretted not saying something? And what did you learn from that experience? Regret is a big word,
That is a very big word.
but maybe you thought
Have I?
For me, it's
maybe I
hard
could have
for
said something better, or maybe I could have said something.
Huh?
I don't know.
Have I regretted some?
Not saying something.
Or have you? Or like maybe if had I said this or something like that.
I guess I think I get what your question
Yeah.
is. My answer would be yes. Because sometimes when you don't speak up, for example, and the situation's right in front of you, it's sort of like to avoid the conflict. They're already fighting, but you're not saying anything.
Yeah.
So that's probably things that I could have spoken, said my mind. That's probably one of the things because I had a lot of experience in my past with that, and I was taught to just
Just
to
not
hide
something.
my voice and not speak anything. Yeah.
Same. I think even for me, because I saw it too firsthand. But had I said something, maybe
It would have maybe
Okay.
something would have changed.
something
I
would
don't
have
know.
changed.
But
Had I, stepped in, spoke something, then
Yeah. I think if I ever did speak about like a situation that happened, maybe what I would have learned is how to solve the situation. And like moving forward, because like sometimes like what happens in our household is also like what we can take upon to outside, so that we can use that knowledge to perform outside, right? Maybe if I would have like spoken up, I would have learned it that day of instead of me finding out after. And you kind of creates a lot more damage on
Yes.
something else.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because your conscience. Yeah.
I love the conscience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
As you know me, guys.
And that's the end of the podcast. We're the ender of the podcast.
As you can see.
As we all know, apparently.
I always open my mouth.
She does.
You know that.
She does.
But the only thing I would regret is the way I
delivered it.
deliver the word,
Yeah.
which is I don't really mean it, but that's the only thing that I could think at that time. Kasi my brain is like I'm very reactive.
You
Yeah,
are
very.
very right.
Before I even like think about what I'm gonna say, it's already been said.
Yeah, it's been out.
Yeah,
Out
but,
already.
but I don't really mean it. I get.
Okay. Remember that.
Remember that.
I think we can remember that.
Yes.
We all know.
Yeah.
But
so,
one thing I could learn from that is try to think first.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes my words can sting someone else's feelings.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
mm,
So sometimes it's okay to just to be silent sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Sometimes when you're very frustrated and you're angry,
Mhm.
just be quiet
yeah.
for now.
mm,
That's right.
Speak to them once you're calm.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
Yes.
Yeah, never fight fire with fire, they
I
say.
know.
That's right.
That's why whenever we are like at home, when we are like in agreement on something,
Mhm.
we don't talk.
Mm.
We just,
Yeah. Just
I think
silence.
that's
Silence.
argument 101.
mhm.
You never want to fight fire with fire.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You always, one person needs to say, stay calm.
Mhm.
Or else both of you,
Of course.
fire.
Of course.
It will not end.
That's right.
And then,
And then
all of the past will
all the past piling,
tell me
open.
about it because
Pandora box.
I've seen that.
Oh yeah, I've
yeah.
seen it happen too.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we shall close the treasure.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Just stay silent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not
So,
open it anyway.
another thing that can actually really help our confidence is the people who supported us from growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, who in your life helped you feel heard when you were younger? Not right now.
Oh, yeah.
Younger.
Younger. Huh?
I don't have any growing up.
Mm.
Not until I came here, and then I met my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And that's so it's pretty late basically
Mm,
for me.
yeah.
It started in teenage for me.
Yeah, we're the same. Because when I came here, I wasn't really vocal.
Mm,
I would
Mm.
just stay quiet.
Mm.
And my parents were, well, my mom was really strict on things because we grew up in a very conservative family.
Mhm.
mhm,
When we say things, it's sort of like a disrespect.
Mhm.
yeah.
So we never really
It's like
spoke.
Mm,
it's just like you're talking back.
Yeah, basically. And then I the same as her. I got confidence
mhm,
from my friends.
Yeah.
mhm.
Because there, I admire them because they spoke what their
They
mind.
did.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Karen, I'm always
Yeah.
amazed. I'm like, oh, I cannot believe she can say that to her mom.
yeah, exactly,
I
right.
wish I could, but if not, I'm out of this house.
You're out of the.
I'm out of the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
She'll be packing all my stuff.
Mhm.
Go sleep
So
outside.
yeah, I learned more when
Yeah,
from my
same.
friends.
Just started here.
Yeah.
So for me, I grew up like my mom is always abroad. My brother, they were in teenage. They were teenager. Back then too. So they were pretty much outside with their friends and their partners. And then I grew up with my cousins and my tita, which of course they have their own lives.
Yeah.
I'd rather. It's like I don't want to burden them, right?
Right.
Like I'm already here. They're taking care of me. That's enough. Kind of like that. So pretty much I don't have anyone.
Independence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anyone.
As for me naman, there's at least 3 that
That's
impacted my life, which is
Mhm.
I grew up in Philippines, which is only with my grandparents, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And one of them is my grandpa, my uncle, which is I call him brother,
Brother. Yeah.
Mhm, brother.
and my friends here in Canada.
That's good.
Because one thing, everything I've learned is from my grandpa and my
Mhm.
uncle. Like, I'm like, they're copycats, guys.
Mhm.
You're
Yeah,
the
you're a
copycat.
copycat.
I'm the copycat there. And then my grandpa is very vocal too.
Mm.
You can just a cool grandpa.
Mm.
He's the boss of the family.
Yeah. He is.
Yeah, yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's something that I admire from my grandpa.
Mhm.
One of my biggest love.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have that too with my grandma, but my grandma is really, really quiet, so I got that quietness from my grandma. But then, yeah, same thing with Ate Abby and Ate Maya. I got it from my friends.
Mm.
Cause, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also like grew up like if I speak up, I feel like it's disrespectful.
That's right.
Mm.
But no one told me that. I feel like I kind of just grew up
The
into that.
instinct.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah. Me and my brother.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think your brother will be more like the one who will speak up though.
Mm.
Or no, growing up.
No,
Not
not
really.
really. No.
Mm.
I mean, I think the way he speaks up is protecting me.
For the TV.
No, protecting
I'm
me.
protecting you.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's how like he. Yeah. Yeah, and when we look at the bigger picture, how do family, schoolwork, or work environments affect whether people feel safe enough to speak up?
How do family, school, or work environments affect whether people feel safe enough to speak up?
I think it plays a big part
Mm-hmm.
because if you think about it, people are mostly at work,
Mm.
at
Mhm.
school,
Mhm.
with other people.
Mhm.
And if that environment is not supportive
Mhm.
of them speaking up, then it could just become like, oh, you're not important enough, so you can't.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when people start to lose their confidence and say, like, okay, then I won't say anything.
Mm.
And so the environment is a very big part
That's
of
I agree with that.
yeah,
Yeah.
of your who you are and where your confidence comes from.
Mhm.
Because if people don't be supportive
Mhm.
and they're trying to always dismiss you or put you down,
Mm-hmm.
then you'll never get to speak what you actually
That's
want
true.
to, which
Um,
I have personal experiences
Mhm.
too from that. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Not that you were saying that, I just remember something from work
Mm.
because I don't know why they have this. I don't know, but I just realize it now. When I first started working there, they basically like ignored me because I'm a newbie, which I understand, but you could have talked to me,
Yeah.
but they would not listen to me because who are you?
right.
What kind of experience you have? You're a fresh graduate. Like what do you know? It's kind of like that. So I think it was like that for at least good 2 or 3 years, at least. No, 2 years, at least 2 years. Not until not until like 3 years ago. That's when suddenly they started like speaking up to me or I speak up my mind or my ideas or whatever because
Mhm.
I've been working there longer than anyone. So,
Right.
but yeah, I guess I understand they don't trust you yet,
Mhm.
but it's kind of it's when they're ignoring you or dismissing you, that's when your confidence goes down because
Mhm.
Mm.
like it's like you kind of have mapapaisip ka na lang na who am I to talk, kind of like that.
Mhm.
It was like that to me. I don't know. It's just my experience, but yeah,
Yeah, that's a
it's
big
better
part.
now. I speak up whatever I want.
Yes.
That's good.
They'll
That's
listen to me.
Yes. Which is good.
Mm.
For me, of course, it's very important. What's your environment?
That's
My environment right now is very yay. Kasi I feel heard, like you said, right? And
you know what I'm imagining when she said that?
Mm.
She's like shining, and then this one's like, ang sad stories.
I mean, mine is not as sad. I was just answering the question.
Yeah, no. But anyway, sorry, I know you forgot about what you're about to say.
going to that, what I'm saying.
Yeah, you feel heard.
You feel hurt.
Yeah, there. Yes.
So sorry.
Ang isa.
Yes.
Um. Oh.
Next.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll come back to you.
Yeah.
No, actually, you guys know me. I'm very open to older people. Like I feel like
I told you. That's what I told you. It's what you wrote, right?
Yeah.
Elder people. Elder people. That's why when I
Or
was
like-
like, you kid, are you referring to us? Are you referring to us?
No,
Hindi yan
not
true.
just you, not just you. But like I mean, like I'm prone to like opening up, and like making friends that are a bit older than me.
Mhm.
Because first of all, I grew up with my grandma, of course, like,
Mm.
and
I
then
agree.
like there's no way you don't have experience on that, right?
I have, yeah. I
You have,
have
okay.
experience, yeah.
Oh. Anyway, so I realized
Mm.
ever since ever since before that the people think that I'm too young to know something, and they underestimate you
They do. They do.
in like on knowledge that you have, and like, oh, what, you
They
know
do.
what that is. Even though like some of them I never personally went through, but I just know.
Mhm.
So I think that I think
Mm.
it is very important what environment you're in, because sometimes they make you feel that you're too young, even though you're not. You're just very knowledgeable in that area of learning new things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember?
Let's just skip with that.
Like,
Yun na yun.
Okay.
So,
okay, so I just want to mention something is that silence is not always a weakness, and sometimes silence gives us a space to reflect, to gain clarity, and to understand things from a different perspective. But there are also times when silence comes from feeling like we don't have a voice.
Mm.
And I also want to acknowledge that not everyone expresses themselves in the same way.
Yeah.
Some people are physically unable to use their voice, but they still and still find powerful ways to communicate, like people who use sign language.
Mm-hmm.
And others express themselves through art, music, or some sort of movement.
Mm-hmm.
Like in our group right now, Ate Abby is a writer, Ate Maya is a musician, Ate Karen is artwork,
Mm-hmm.
and I express myself in dancing.
Dancing. Yes.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And that really shows the diversity in how people express themselves and in all of that, because they always find a way to express themselves, even though it doesn't have to have like a voice like speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it actually comes through creativity, movement, or the way you share your perspective with the world.
That's right.
I agree.
It is really powerful how they keep on finding ways, like I said, to feel heard and show the world how
How they're feeling.
how they express themselves.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because for me too, I used to do, when I was like so invested on doing painting,
Yes.
that's
Yes.
where I put everything.
Yeah.
Me too. I have a lot of paintbrush.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just kidding, I don't do that, but you just feel calm. I don't know
Yeah,
for you.
it's
When I was
just-
doing painting,
I don't know.
I think
it just helps me to calm down.
Even with
Mm.
coloring,
Coloring
yeah, it makes you feel calm.
for me.
before actually is running
For
and
you,
then
yeah,
dancing.
yeah.
I used to do running when I was mad.
Oh.
Right, me too.
Mhm.
I used to run
Yeah.
my lane. Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I just no.
Oh.
I just cry.
Mm.
I just was.
I just yun ah.
I just
So many just.
I just cry
Yeah, you just
when
cry.
I'm mad.
Yeah.
For me, I sleep.
We know.
Of course, yeah, we know. That's your favorite thing to do.
Okay, now moving into growth, I think this is an important part of this conversation,
Yeah.
and is understanding how people find their voice again. Because even if people feel like they lost it at some point, that doesn't mean it's gone forever.
Mm.
So I love to end with a few thoughts about growth and moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
So what helped you regain your voice after losing it?
Mm,
For me, friends.
yeah.
Okay.
Your environmental.
Environment, yes.
And coping mechanism, like what we just said, running, and for me, dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing, yeah, coping mechanism for me is I watch funny shows,
Yes. I
funny
love.
animes.
Yes. I watch babies.
Oh,
The babies that are laughing
Yes.
are like animals. It
Yeah.
gets your dopamine high. You're like,
I like those ones too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I used to watch like a lot of animes too. It just gives me, especially if it's funny. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna find the funny one. Like, oh
Yes.
yeah, this one is funny. I'm gonna watch this again.
Yeah.
I do that. Yeah.
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 Yes, you.
Same thing. I sleep and then I watch.
There's a lot of sleeping for her. Wow.
One of them is talagang funny videos.
Has to
Talagang,
be,
yeah.
yeah.
That
Well-
will help me.
For me, I have actually. I was while I was reading the questions, I sort of went back and I remember something,
Mm.
and I was going to share this specific question: what helped you regain your voice after losing it?
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be very personal, but it really aligns with the topic.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was starting my business,
Mhm.
you know, you have to talk to people and things like that, and I wasn't very vocal. And I remember going to a training once. There was like people in the room, and the person at the front, my mentor, was like, okay, everybody write down their goals, and at the bottom write the reason why you haven't achieved it yet.
Yeah.
So I wrote down my goal. Everybody wrote it down, and I wrote down underneath why I haven't achieved it yet. And I didn't know that we were gonna have a session where we were gonna share.
Oh.
And he went one by one, like, hey, what's your thing? Hey, what's your thing? And it was my turn. I was sweating so hard. My heart was beating so fast. And then I stood up and I said, okay, why don't you share? Why? And then I shared my goals. And he's like, okay, what is the reason why you haven't achieved it yet? And I said, because I don't have a voice. And then he looked at me and he said, oh, come up here. And I was so frightened, like literally while I was going up there, I was tearing up. Like I couldn't breathe. And then everybody was just staring at me. I'm the only one that I'm the only one that you actually want to go there. And then like when I was there, oh my gosh. When I was there, I read it. And then he looked at me and he said, never again. He said, never again say to yourself that you don't have a voice. Because you just because you just spoke
Yes.
to so many people. And I was just crying in front, oh my gosh, in front of them. And that was the breakthrough that I had, that okay, this is my turn to change and to turn things around, and I will do my best to change that part of me, that I would speak what I really want to speak.
Yeah.
So that is one, that how I regain it. That was one of the breakthroughs that I had.
Wow.
I agree.
powerful.
Wow.
Actually,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Oh, I'm shaking.
No, it's like a feeling that you know you're able to talk, but then there's something holding you back.
Mm.
Maybe
the
because
fear.
just like it could be the fear, but it's also some of your environment. One of the things for me is I'm literally aren't able to speak up because every year I try to find my voice again. Because I have multiple surgeries, right? As you guys know, and I'm having one coming, and And I can literally speak out what I'm thinking, and I'm like in the room, just like, oh, what is this? Like what, I'm like talking to myself, like, oh, how am I gonna find the words again? Because I also have to relearn how to speak and like form a sound so that everyone can understand. It's the feeling of like no one can understand you, and they're like constantly, oh, it's okay, you're gonna be fine, but really inside you're not, and you're just telling you're lying to yourself that you're not. So that is the reason why I wanted to talk about this, because like I met like a lot of people who are deaf, and every time I really want to hear their story, because I feel like deep down I kind of relate to them, because even like for me I can get it like after a few months, but they sometimes cannot. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I think her. Actually,
They will. Well, just adding to that. I don't want to cry. Never mind. It's okay. I'm not gonna. It's okay.
okay.
This is just gonna be a crying session.
It's good.
Yeah. Because as you know, I never mind. It's okay. No. I'm not gonna be able to speak if I start crying.
We have
Yes,
that
you are.
time.
No, it's okay. No, go on. I don't want to add.
Okay. Okay. So we kind of heard what regains. We what? What helped you regain your voice? Now, speaking to our audience, how can people practice speaking up in small ways every day?
What advice you can give to the
Like,
viewers to speak up? Is that it?
Yeah.
To help them speak up.
Yeah,
To help them speak up. I thought that was your answer.
No. I'm just reinstating that question.
I guess one thing is you can start small with your friends or even your family, and if you're talking and they're sharing ideas, you can maybe speak up your ideas as well, because you never know that it might be a good idea.
Or you can probably try, because if you're a student still, there's a lot of group projects. Maybe try that too.
Yeah, like just have small conversations.
Small conversations.
Yeah.
Just for me, that's what kind of helped me too. I mean, just going back to like the question of like how we regain our voice. It's group project for me too. Speaking up and doing presentations.
Yeah,
which helped a lot. And I don't know. It starts with that. Yeah.
I think also, I know it's a little bit hard for people because they don't really know how conversations start or end. But I guess prepping.
Bye. Bye.
Like prepping like things that you want to say and actually like saying on it. Like for me, for example, every time that I want to say something new, I would like say it to myself first and like kind of like prepare myself on what will other people say, and then how I can like add on to that. Yeah.
Preparation.
I used to do that because I said before, I'm very bad in small talks. I used to do that, but now I don't care. I let them talk. I think I came to the point where I'm like getting closer to Karen now. Like I don't care.
I feel like you get to a point of your life where it doesn't really matter anymore, because some people don't even care about you. right?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
That's right.
their opinion doesn't really matter. Just
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 say
let them
like,
talk.
yeah,
yeah.
just be bold enough and just say it.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you? What is your advice to our viewers?
Like I said, let's say,
Don't give a.
Yeah, don't.
but sometimes we care about what people will think about what we're gonna say.
Mhm.
Pero ano ba talaga yung ambag nila sa buhay niyo?
That's true.
Very
That's
straightforward.
her
Yeah.
favorite.
I'm so sorry.
That's her favorite saying.
Yeah.
And finally, what advice would you give to someone who feels unheard? Mamaya ka na.
And closing.
Yeah. Who feels unheard?
Mhm.
I don't have one yet. Wait, let me think. Let me think.
Oh, narinig mo na
No.
No.
What advice would you give to someone who feels unheard?
You're more than enough.
And that's sabi?
You're more than enough.
You're more than
Oh.
enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any?
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna add on when you're done. Just kidding. Me and Karen is the add-ons, the toppings.
I mean, part of it is like, lahat ng na-experience mo is valuable. So everything, kung ano man nangyayari sa'yo, it's important. And sharing it, it's okay with the right people.
Yeah.
Yes. So slowly you can express yourself. Then,
Well, my advice to someone who feels unheard is your voice matters
yes,
because everyone, like you said, has their own experience to share with people.
that's right.
And you never know who you're speaking to. Might help them too. So with those little things, like maybe one-on-one with a friend, you share your ideas or thoughts to whatever conversation you're having because you never know what knowledge or things that they can learn from you too.
That's right.
So that's how you can change the mindset of, oh, they're going to judge me on what I'm going to say. Maybe change the mindset of saying, okay, I have something important to say rather than having fear of what they're going to think.
That's right.
You can just think about like, oh, I have something valuable to say.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Anything to add, Madame?
I mean, for me, I just don't want to start off with me, but for me, I would say this is very Christian thing, but for me, I would say, even if you feel unheard, just know that you have a God that, that hears you.
That's right.
You have a God that hears you, like
That's right.
He sees everything, and yeah, you can rely on Him.
Like,
The thing is, like,
yes.
as a Christian, we go to Him first, right?
That's
Yes.
right.
So yeah,
Sometimes we go
He
to
hears
isolation.
Yeah.
Which is, wala yung mga friends mo, wala yung family mo.
yeah,
But then, God will be there for you
yeah.
all the
Because
time.
your friends and your family will not always be
There.
available,
That's right.
but God will always be there and
That's right.
always available
That's right.
with you. Kaya
24/7 si Lord.
don't think that you
Never
are.
sleeps.
He never sleeps. Yeah, don't think that you are unheard because there's a God. There's a God bigger than anyone else
That's right.
that hears you, sees whatever you're doing,
That's right.
Yeah.
and He'll be there to help you out.
That's right.
And He will be the one who will lead you to the right people in your life
Yes.
that will help you to cope that lost voice of yours.
Mhm.
Because you'll never know. Maybe they also went through that. They're also going through it, and you just picture us just to combine all of your
Yes.
answers.
Mhm.
So yeah.
I definitely agree with that. Yes, 100%. That's another story for another day, but I've also I agree with that. Like
Yes. Same.
you're with yourself 24/7, and of course you guys are at your places
Mhm.
and you're by yourself
Mhm.
most of the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I want them to know that God loves you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yes.
Anything else to add?
No.
Okay.
That's it.
So just a little reminder
Mm-hmm.
to everyone
Mhm.
to be a
Be a
voice
voice, not
and
an
not an echo.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't synchronize there.
Well, sorry. I didn't hear that part.
Shall we do that again? Yeah, sure.
Okay, I guess so.
Okay.
What was that?
Be
the voice.
Be the voice,
Not the echo.
Not
Okay.
the echo. Okay,
All right.
you started again.
So we just want to remind you, guys, to
Be a voice and not the echo.
Go.
Okay. Okay, we're all right. I guess that wraps up today's episode.
Yeah, we hope this conversation encouraged you, challenged you, or maybe even help you see things from a different perspective.
And if something stood out to you, let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts, experiences, and even your questions you want to talk about next time.
So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share this with someone who might need to hear today's message.
Yes, and make sure to follow us on our socials at Instagram, TikTok, and X at the Purple Mic 4.
And stay connected with us throughout the week with clips, updates, and behind the scenes moments.
And before we go, here's a little teaser for our next episode. And next episode topic, turning setbacks into lessons.
Turning setbacks to
Lessons.
Let's
go.
All right.
All right. And this has
Been the Purple Mic Podcast, where four voices come together to inspire. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Did you guys enjoy this video?
If so, please don't forget to like.
And leave a comment and subscribe.
And to share this video so more can know and join the Purple Mic family.
Woohoo!